What's good, YouTube? Battle rap fans, how y'all doing? It's been a minute, man. Coming off of that John the Don versus 40 Bars battle. I got the recap ready for y'all. So, Bullpen, Pendemonium. This is the main event. Everything else other than the undercard got canceled. No shows, mishaps, misflights, whatever you want to call it. So the main event, definitely I was looking forward to save the whole card. Well, not say you can't. It's really hard to save a whole card where it's like nobody's battling, then you go straight to the main event. But I needed the main event to do what it do, and it did. It was a good battle. It was a good battle, but there was, in my opinion, a clear winner. And I noticed in battle rap these days, it's very popular to call something debatable if the other MC does good. You could lose every round, but since you did well, people will call it debatable. I'm seeing that a lot these days, and I feel like that's kind of what happened here. All right, so John, he was all right this battle. He was okay. He's not like my favorite, and he hasn't really shown us any moments in a while. Like, I can't even think of like any quotables for him in like the past 5 years, if I'm being completely honest. He got cleaned up by Surf. We didn't see him for a while. He came back against Trez and was just I think Trez kind of snuck that out on him. I remember he battled some dude called Reggie P on his league. He's a fucking nobody, and that's pretty much debatable. Or the Reggie P dude won. We got he had Jay Mills, I think, and that was like a very close battle. He was on I forgot what that URL card was, but versus T-Top. Man, that was a snooze fest. Like, that was oh my god, that was unbearable. So John been kind of underwhelming lately. This battle actually turned out to be pretty entertaining though. So 40 wins a coin toss. John goes first. He starts with the typical, this is his first time battling a female too, by the way. He starts with the typical, Adam and Eve. He uses that reference to defend his domestic violence situation. So, why we gotta take the woman's side? Okay. And to me, the best part of his rounds were his intros and his outros. The stuff in the middle, it really wasn't hitting hard like that. Not to me. He got a certain amount of gas. It's his league. He got his people there. It's his birthday. He's at home. They didn't want him to lose. Plus, he hasn't been the greatest lately, so he needed all that gas. But man, 40 Bars, she came out. She clearly took the first round. I don't see how anybody debates that. She came out swinging. This Two Queens getting booked like the Sheridan. For years, I've been dragging niggas Valerian. What else she say? This dog will not see tomorrow. This veterinarian. His fans don't want me to kill the bull. They vegetarian. Like, she was doing shit like that. Like, it was just schemes, double entendres, back-to-back punches. Very, like, y'all can say what y'all want about her performance, but the pen is more than electrifying. The pen more than gets the job done. And that's what I see people like debating over. Like, oh, well, John was, you know, he had the delivery and he had the whatever whoop-de-whoop stage presence. But they ain't talking about his bars, though. They can't say that. I even seen people say 40 was rapping better, but they John had the delivery, which kind of means nothing to someone like me, because this is battle rap being the main thing that's going on here. If somebody is wrapping circles around you, I don't give a fuck how good you perform, you still getting destroyed by bars. And that's what happened. That first round wasn't even close. It was not close. Don't let them lie to you. The second round, he had the kind of this. John is a thief. Let me say that too. John is a thief. He definitely took this concept when he probably watched her versus Ill Will. He referenced that battle in interviews, you know, before this battle, and he took that whole concept of, you know, the flirtation and then flipping it, or even you could say he took it from Conceited, where, you know, he's saying one thing but it doesn't mean what you think it means. He did that. He was like, what if I said I wanted to fuck you and then you become shot? No, I really meant fuck you. You'll become shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He had a dope computer scheme. I did like the computer scheme. The computer scheme was dope, about the spaces and everything. I like how he incorporated that. But other than that, like I said, his outro was funny. You know, they got another round of me whooping that ass. You got the purse you wanted, and now it's time for you to get in that bag. That was funny. Like, it was witty. But it was a very beatable round. 40 bars came out swinging. She went right on the domestic violence. She's like, what you mean you got 2 more rounds of whooping my ass, nigga? What, you think you at home with your girl? She found some pictures in her phone? You know, going in on that. And she came into the, when John Hancock back, that's his signature move. Bruh. I don't think this is the round. I think the first round she said, I'm like your grandma. When I had surf, he sunned you. Yeah, I think that was the first round. That was tough, but the second round was just like, she had the John Cena line. Every time John Cena, he got the wrestling. Hands in the face. She had this dope ass card scheme doing the Ace Amin thing. Oh my God, the card scheme. That was the one that, like, after she did that, I was like, oh, this round is over. It was like, it was one of those schemes that it seems short, but then you realize it's still going. And the point she hitting is just like, it all correlates. So she lit him up that round too. So you got the first 2 rounds out the gate. Like, she just kind of swept them. So she already won the battle. Third round, what he had in the third round? He had something about the females, they messing up their own bag in battle rap. You know, they think they should get what the men get, but they don't pull in the numbers and they don't have the performances and all of this and that, which is kind of, you know, whatever, because John, you've been pretty mid lately, so. I mean, it was all right. Some people I could tell some people would like that. I'll be fair. I could tell some people would like that. He said the intro, again, the intros was fire. for the most part. He said, out of 100 things I could name that's wrong with female battle rap, I could name 40. Oh, this is the round where he had your style like a paper towel dry off the rip. That was funny. But that was kind of it, and he ended short. Yeah, he ended kind of short. So I was kind of like, that's it, and it was. And then 40 in the third. This was her lightest round. I will say that this was her lightest round, but the intensity and the attacks did not stop. Like, she was on his ass this whole battle. Like, is this the one? I think this is the second round where she talked about the sweatshops and people gonna be making shirts for him. That was fire. What is this? I think she did the bullpen scheme. She said, you book us for the low, so you really bad news and you clone niggas raps. That was crazy. She had the Skid Row bar. That was fire. She talked about her, you know, her history in battle rap starting in grind time. She said that John's another common name. This ain't a bar for bar recap, but she definitely did and said more than John. So I got 40 bars with a gentleman's 30. And I want to say she edged the third round because that was her lightest round, but his round ended really short. Like, his round ended really short. She was still hitting them points in the third. So y'all should check out that battle, man. It just dropped on YouTube like a couple days ago. Very entertaining battle. It's John's birthday. The main event did not disappoint, but I got it clear. 40 bars, 3-0. Y'all tell me what you think. Do y'all care about vocal projection and delivery more than bars, or do you really want to get to them raps? I mean, that's what it really boils down to. If you want to get to them raps, it's a 30.